from the top of the Tsunami to Reigns!
Hello, my dear viewers. Stay updated with all the latest WWE news and matches. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Let's dive in today. Roman Reigns, the reigning and defending Universal Champion, has been the face of WWE for nearly 3 years, his dominance in the ring unmatched. As the leader of the Bloodline, a faction built on family ties and unwavering loyalty, Roman has reigned supreme with the backing of his cousins, the Usos, and his enforcer, Solo Sikoa. But what was supposed to be a simple celebratory speech turned into a shocking betrayal that would shake the foundation of WWE to its core. For months, Roman Reigns has been the leader of the Bloodline, a faction that has terrorized WWE and dominated the competition. Roman, with his larger-than-life presence and championship pedigree, has remained unchallenged in his position at the top. But as he stood before the WWE Universe to deliver what was expected to be a victory speech, something sinister happened that no one could have predicted. His words were cut short, and in a dramatic turn of events, Solo Sikoa, his own cousin and once loyal ally, attacked him from behind. The betrayal, Solo's turn. Solo Sikoa, the enforcer of the Bloodline, had been one of Roman's most trusted members, never wavering in his allegiance to the tribal chief. However, recent weeks had seen a noticeable shift in Solo's attitude. Whispers began circulating in the locker room that Solo was beginning to question his role in the Bloodline. Was he tired of being in Roman's shadow? Was it time for him to step out on his own and claim his own destiny? The tension was palpable, but no one could have foreseen that Solo would strike such a brutal blow against the leader of his own faction. When Solo attacked Roman from behind, it sent shockwaves throughout the WWE Universe. The betrayal was swift and violent, leaving Roman reeling. But it didn't end there. Just when it seemed like the night couldn't get worse for the tribal chief, a new force emerged from the shadows. Enter Bronson Reed, a powerhouse who had made a name for himself in WWE with his devastating moves and monstrous size. Reed, known for his destructive abilities, aligned himself with Solo in what would become the formation of a new, more dangerous bloodline. The rise of a new bloodline. Solo and Bronson Reed's alliance. The combination of Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed was nothing short of lethal. With Solo's brutality and Reed's raw strength, they formed an unstoppable duo, united in their goal of dethroning Roman Reigns and taking over WWE. The new bloodline, led by Solo and Reed, was built on a foundation of betrayal, power, and ruthless ambition. The duo was hell-bent on taking down Roman and claiming the throne for themselves. As Roman stumbled on stage, his body bruised and battered from the attack by his own cousin, the WWE Universe was left in disbelief. The leader of the Bloodline, the man who had reigned over WWE for years, was no longer in control. But before anyone could process what had just transpired, Bronson Reed stormed the stage. His presence was overwhelming as he lifted Roman into the air with ease and delivered the devastating Tsunami move. The impact was bone-jarring, and Roman's body slammed into the stage with such force that it left him motionless. The scene was surreal. Roman Reigns, once the dominant force in WWE, was left lying on the stage, bloodied and broken. Medical professionals rushed to his aid, but it was clear that Roman had suffered a severe injury. His status as Universal Champion was now in jeopardy, and the WWE Universe held its collective breath as they wondered how long it would take for the tribal chief to recover, if at all. The fallout. WWE locker room in chaos. Roman Reigns had built his empire on the strength of the Bloodline, but now his own blood had turned against him. The betrayal sent shockwaves throughout the WWE locker room, leaving many superstars questioning their allegiances. Roman had always been the face of the company, the leader of the Bloodline, and the embodiment of WWE's power structure. Now, with Solo and Bronson Reed forming a new, more dangerous faction, the landscape of WWE had shifted dramatically. Former allies of the Bloodline, like the Usos, found themselves in a difficult position. The Usos, once integral members of the Bloodline, were now faced with a choice. Would they side with Roman Reigns, the man who had elevated them to greatness? Or would they fall in line with the new Bloodline and pledge allegiance to Solo and Bronson Reed? The tension within the faction was at an all-time high, and the backstage atmosphere was tense as members of the Bloodline navigated the fallout from Solo's betrayal. The rise of the new Bloodline wasn't just a power struggle within the faction, it was a battle for dominance over WWE itself. With Roman Reigns critically injured, the future of the Universal Championship was uncertain. Would Roman recover in time to defend his title, or would Solo and Bronson Reed seize the opportunity to take control of the company? The WWE Universe was left wondering if this was the beginning of a new era, one in which Roman's reign was over, and a new generation of dominance had begun. The new Bloodline's vision, Solo and Bronson, Reed's ruthless ambition. In the aftermath of the attack, Solo Sikoa's words were chilling. He didn't just betray Roman, he declared war on everything Roman had built. Roman Reigns built his empire on lies, Solo said. He called himself the head of the table, but he forgot one thing. Without the family, there's no table to lead. This is my time now, and with Bronson by my side, we're taking over. No more games, no more lies. The Bloodline is ours. Solo's declaration of war on Roman's empire sent a clear message. The new Bloodline wasn't just looking to dethrone Roman, they were aiming to dominate WWE entirely. With Bronson Reed as his enforcer, Solo was ready to rewrite the legacy of the Bloodline and carve a new path of destruction. The WWE Universe was divided. Some fans were heartbroken by the betrayal, while others were intrigued by the formation of this new, more dangerous Bloodline. Social media reaction, a divided WWE Universe. The news of Roman's injury and Solo's betrayal sent shockwaves across social media. Hashtags like Roman Reigns, injured, chartered new Bloodline, and Solo betrays Roman quickly began trending worldwide. Fans voiced their opinions, with some expressing disbelief over Solo's actions and others eager to see what the new Bloodline could accomplish. One fan tweeted, "I can't believe Solo would do this. Roman trusted him. This is just heartbreaking." Another fan wrote, "Honestly, I'm excited to see what Solo and Bronson can do together. This new Bloodline might be unstoppable." The reactions were mixed, but one thing was clear. The WWE Universe was buzzing with anticipation about what would happen next. What's next for Roman Reigns? As Roman Reigns recovers from his injuries, the future of WWE hangs in the balance. Will Roman be able to reclaim his position at the top of the company? Or is this the end of his historic run as Universal Champion? The WWE locker room will be watching closely as Roman makes his comeback. Will he seek revenge on Solo and Bronson Reed, or will he be forced to rebuild his empire from the ground up? The formation of the new Bloodline, led by Solo Sikoa and Bronson Reed, has changed the landscape of WWE forever. With Roman's reign in jeopardy, the question now is whether this new faction will dominate the WWE Universe or if someone will rise up to challenge them. Will the Usos stand by their brother, Roman, or will they align with the new Bloodline? A new era in WWE, the fallout from Roman Reigns' betrayal has set the stage for one of the most intense chapters in WWE history. As new alliances form and old rivalries are reignited, it's clear that the WWE Universe is in for a wild ride. The future of the Universal Championship is uncertain, and the power struggle within the Bloodline has left fans on the edge of their seats. One thing is certain: WWE will never be the same. With Solo and Bronson Reed as the new faces of the Bloodline, the company's future is in flux. Will Roman Reigns recover and reclaim his place at the top? Or will this new faction cement its dominance over WWE? The next chapter in WWE history has just begun, and it promises to be filled with intrigue, suspense, and jaw-dropping moments. The only question left is, who will come out on top?